program will begin shortly. Please make your way to your seats.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the 53rd anniversary breakfast. Where have you had such great entertainment this early in the morning? So please come on in and join us. Hopefully you've been able to find your seat. I think it's on your name tag. Wow, you guys are really good, because you know what I do? I start calling out names of people, like Liz Murphy. I just start calling your name. But everybody's doing really, really great. Please come on in. Join us. You guys look absolutely fantastic. Isn't it great to be back at the convention center? Look at this. And the last count we had in person, we had 800 people registered to be with us this morning. I'm so, so excited. And we'll let you know about the fundraising as we get through the program. So I won't sort of like give away the special announcement as it relates to how you've done in really supporting UAC, not only with your time and your talent, but also with your treasure. So thank you so very, very much. So officially, welcome to the Urban Affairs Coalition's 53rd anniversary breakfast. In 1999, when I began my journey at UAC, I started this event as a way to not only bring together influencers from across the city to connect, and okay, you had to raise a little bit of money too, right? But to celebrate our collective impact across the region. We were last in person for this event in 2019, nearly 3 years ago. We gathered to celebrate a tremendous milestone for UAC, and I'm still wearing my button, our 50th anniversary. As we know, the world has changed much since then. How we interact with each other is different, and how we run our organizations intentionally has shifted. But one thing has remained consistent: the impact that we strive to make each and every day. Here at the Coalition, we are still a home for nonprofits who are driving change from the ground up. We are and will always be a home for doers and dreamers like my good friend Mel Wells, who I saw earlier this morning. Another thing has also remained the same since 2019. I'm not serving as your Mistress of Ceremonies. Sorry, Ron. I know you put it on Twitter, okay, but you have to, I mean, after 19 years, I should be able to sit down, don't you think? As I did for the first 19 years. In 2019, at our 50th anniversary breakfast, when I passed the MC torch, I enjoyed watching this amazing program from your view so much that I'm going to do it again. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your 2022 Mistress of Ceremonies, Anika, we call Niki, Hawkins, Vice President of Community Engagement for Philadelphia's 6 ABC. Niki? Niki is a passionate leader who has demonstrated a commitment to the greater Philadelphia region over the years. In her role at 6ABC, Niki oversees all community-related endeavors on behalf of 6ABC and coordinates all local nonprofit media partnerships, and also gets me scheduled and prepared every time for when I'm on Inside Story. We are honored to have worked with Niki over the years, and we are grateful to have her serve as our Mistress of Ceremonies this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, the beautiful, the wonderful, the illustrious, and the special Niki Hawkins.
Oh my goodness.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So much, my dear.
Do you want the book?
Wonderful. And Sharmain, if you could just stay for a moment. Good morning, everybody. I just have to tell you, and can we just say a few words about Miss Sharmain Matlock-Turner, please, right? 22 years at the helm of this amazing breakfast. Right? Many of us in the room know Sharmain to be a fearless leader of the Urban Affairs Coalition for over 22 years. Now, she has a very real and palatable passion for the people. Do we know this about her? Right? She is tenacious. She knows so many people. She's a connector. She is a joy to be around, and she actually believes in the power of public and private partnership to move this city forward and make this region a better place to live, work, and grow. Ladies and gentlemen, CEO of the Urban Affairs Coalition, one more round of applause for Sharmain Matlock-Turner. You're amazing.
Thank
You
you.
are amazing.
Thank you.
We thank you so much for your leadership. All right, everybody, good morning. One more time, good morning. I love it. Again, my name is Niki Hawkins, Vice President of Community Engagement and Strategic Partners at 6ABC. I'm also the executive producer of our Sunday morning local talk show, Inside Story. Who watches? Okay, there we go. There we go. I like to see that. We just thank so much Sharmain for the warm welcome, and for over half a century, 6ABC has been broadcasting to viewers in the region, in our area of coverage, southeastern Pennsylvania, southern Jersey, of course, and northern Delaware, currently representing over 8 million people. So on behalf of 6ABC, I know I have a few people here at table 43, including our president and general manager, Bernie Przenica. We just salute the Urban Affairs Coalition. They've been a great partner to us, and we are appreciative that they drive change across the region, and we just appreciate them being a home for nonprofits, empowering dreamers and doers, our theme here today. So for 53 years, the Urban Affairs Coalition has led a social change movement in Philadelphia with passion, right? Always at the forefront of social innovation and progress in our communities. The UAC creates strategic partnerships. They develop youth and young adults summer jobs program, and they build wealth in communities, and they strengthen nonprofits, right? It's the home for nonprofits. And that's for 53 years, which is quite incredible. And today we will celebrate trailblazers who have supported the coalition's mission over the years, leaders in business and our communities who are not only dreamers, but doers. And the world needs dreamers, and the world needs doers. But above all, the world needs dreamers who do, right? That's who we're celebrating today. For 53 years, the UAC has been that model for us, the home for nonprofits, and empowering dreamers and doers. And that is why we're here today, all right? That's why we're here today, everybody. Good stuff. Good stuff. So now, without further ado, I would like to bring the stage someone that we all know very, very well, who also is just a wonderful leader in this community. Let's bring to the stage for our invocation the Reverend Marshall Paul Hughes Mitchell of Salem Baptist Church to come out for an invocation. Following that, we will have remarks from Jim Mergiotti, UAC Chairman of the Board. All right.
Good morning. Let us pray. Almighty and eternal God, we give thanks for both dreamers and doers. But we know, as our mothers have told us, that nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. So we ask now, O God, that as we exist at this intersection of both dreaming and doing, that you will watch over us, that your divine hand of providence will give us the grit and the determination to take on challenging situations that bedevil our city. We ask now, O God, that all who are here and all who are coming and all who would desire to be here would know and to remember that great sacrifice has been made over these many years to forge this institution, which is UAC. We ask your special providence over children and young people who will work in summer jobs and nonprofits that will glean expertise from the work of UAC. And we simply ask, O God, that you will be in all of it. It is in thy wondrous and marvelous name that we do pray. Amen.
Good morning. I'm Jim Mergiotti, Board Chair of the Urban Affairs Coalition, and I too welcome all of you to the UAC's 53rd anniversary breakfast. We are immensely grateful for your presence as we celebrate and fellowship again in person at Philadelphia's premier networking event. It is an honor to serve with our wonderful CEO, Sharmain Matlock-Turner, the excellent UAC team, and our terrific board of directors. At this time, will all the UAC board members please stand and be recognized? Thank you, board members, for your support and dedication to the mission of the Urban Affairs Coalition. It is truly an honor to serve with you. I've been involved with the coalition for more than a decade, and as board chair, I'm deeply connected to UAC's mission. And when I stood before you 3 years ago on this stage, I announced that I had recently become a grandfather for the first time to a beautiful little girl named Ellie. Well, I'm pleased to report today that Ellie now has a beautiful little sister, Grace, who was born just 3 months ago. For Ellie and Grace, yes. I spoke then about how I often think of the world Ellie and now Grace and their children will live in, and how I couldn't fathom that world without UAC. A world without the coalition would be one with far less equity, inclusion, and humanity. Over the past 3 years, so much has changed, and it's only deepened my passion for the work that UAC has done to ensure social and economic justice for everyone, but especially for those who are unable to advocate for themselves. It's important that we continue to support the Urban Affairs Coalition and its home for the dreamers and doers, so we ensure a better world for future generations. To learn how you can support UAC's Future Fund and to make a donation, simply turn over your name tag and scan the QR code. I think one of the many things we learned from COVID-19 is how to better use technology and scan QR codes. Once again, we're extremely appreciative of your strong commitment to UAC's mission, not only today, but for the entire 53 years of UAC's existence. We look forward to extending our partnerships with you to strengthen the region's communities for many years to come. Thank you, and enjoy the breakfast.
Too many people talk about fighting poverty, but at One Day at a Time, we do it and have been doing it for more than 35 years. Our team is dedicated to serving all individuals afflicted by poverty, violence, and drug and alcohol addiction. We help youth and reunite families through our Youth Recovery Mode program, give the homeless a safe place to rest and hot meals to eat, provide jobs, resources, and health services to those in recovery. The ODAT team is a family, changing lives and saving lives, one day at a time. Contact us to partner on programs that will save more lives, or give us a call if you or if you know someone who needs help.
Yes, yes, One Day at a Time, one of the many great nonprofits that the Urban Affairs Coalition supports. Thank you so much, Board Chair Jim Mergiotti. Give him a round of applause for leading. Board Chair of this wonderful organization. Thank you so much, Jim. And we know it all takes time and treasure and to make a meaningful impact. And it's important that we make a collective effort to do all three, right? So make sure you turn over your name badge. Bam! And if you haven't done so already, scan the QR code. Not only can you scan the QR code to donate and to learn how to partner with the UAC, but the full program book is available there too. Yes, oh so eco-friendly. So, whapam, right on the back of your name tag. I would like to bring to the stage a leader who has supported the UAC with her time, her talent, and treasure, our 2022 Breakfast Cabinet Chair, Ms. Monica Burch, Senior Vice President and Market Manager of Community Development Banking for PNC Bank. Now, come on to the stage. While Monica makes her way to the podium, we'd like to take a moment to thank PNC, those in the room, PNC Bank. Also, there we go. There we are. Right. They were also last year's Founders Award recipients for their commitment, support, and generosity. So PNC Bank recently partnered with the UAC, donating a building, an entire building now named the PNC North Broad Community Connection Center. It's located in Broad and Rawdin Streets, and the center will help the UAC drive equitable community development along the North Broad Street commercial corridor by creating community-based initiatives. Now, for more information about that program can be found on the program book on the back of your name tag, which can be accessed by scanning that QR code. So without further ado, I'd also like to give an HBCU shout out. This is my Spelman College sister, Monica Burch. So welcome her, please.
Hello, I'm Monica Burch, Senior Vice President and Market Manager of Community Development Banking for PNC Bank. We are proud to sponsor the Urban Affairs Coalition's 53rd Anniversary Breakfast, Philadelphia's premier networking event empowering doers and dreamers. Congratulations to this year's honorees, Susan Jacobson, Kelly Woodland, Ryan Boyer, and UGI Corporation. The Coalition services are supporting invaluable work that spans all of Philadelphia neighborhoods and advances opportunity and impact across youth development, education, community and economic development, violence prevention, health and wellness, housing, and addiction services. Congratulations on another successful anniversary breakfast, and we look forward to your continued positive impact on the community. For 53 years, the Urban Affairs Coalition has demonstrated its commitment to sustainable social justice through its work in the greater Philadelphia region. Most social justice movements start at a kitchen table or on a college campus. Sadly, some begin in grief as a mother and father or a grandmother or grandfather come face to face with the consequences of gun violence. These movements start out of anger, out of frustration, out of fear, and most importantly, out of love. The Urban Affairs Coalition has the magnificent burden of transforming the human emotions that inspire social justice movements into sustainable, cross-generational organizations. The Urban Affairs Coalition's home for nonprofits is also a home of dreamers and doers. Dreamers that do, and doers that have become vehicles of social change for the entire region. It has been an honor to serve as chair of this event and the 2022 Breakfast Cabinet. Will all members of the Breakfast Cabinet please stand to be recognized? The UAC Breakfast Cabinet has been essential to the success of this anniversary breakfast. With the support of this year's cabinet, we have raised over $600,000 to support the Coalition's mission of improving the quality of life in the region, building wealth in urban communities, and solving emerging issues. We are proud to stand by the Coalition and even prouder to stand with all of the dreamers and doers working tirelessly to drive change from the ground up. Today, we ask for you to stand with us. If you want to show your commitment to the Urban Affairs Coalition, pledge to volunteer your time, make a donation, and partner with us. Turn your name tags over and scan the QR code on the back to connect with the Coalition and stand with us today. Thank you.
At Citizens, we know the importance of We know the importance of supporting our communities. We step up to help local businesses thrive. We help feed hungry families. We give organizations the resources they need to succeed. We empower fellow citizens to plan for their financial future. And we volunteer our time to make a difference. Because we don't just work in your community, we live here too. We are citizens helping citizens along the journey.
All right. Thank you again, Monica Burch with PNC Bank. And in 1968, in the wake of the tragic assassination of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a coalition of Philadelphia's leaders gathered in the PSFS building at 12th and Market Streets in Center City, Philadelphia. Now, this historic partnership between business, government, labor, and community resulted in the founding of the Philadelphia Urban Coalition in 1969. In the original 1969 bylaws, the UAC founders stated the coalition was created to fight inner-city poverty and other social inequities by bringing together the various public and private sectors in our city, not so much a new organization as a new structure through which existing organizations and existing leadership can coordinate and expand their efforts. Pretty profound. And for 53 years, the coalition has led and met the challenge of its founders. Initiated to commemorate UAC's half-century of service, the Founders Award recognizes UAC partners who have rendered distinguished long-term service to the coalition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome to the stage Ron Bradley, Vice President of Gas at PECO, and Joseph Kirk, Executive Vice President and Branch Banking Regional Director at Wells Fargo, to present this year's wonderful Founders Award.
Wells Fargo has donated $390 million.
Hey, Mom, is this one really mine? Honey, like I said, you get your own room.
To support housing affordability solutions for families across America. When a bank does what it says, more people can find a place to call their own. Doing gets it done. Wells Fargo, the bank of doing.
Goodness gracious. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Ron Bradley. I'm the Vice President of Special Projects at PECO, and on behalf of PECO, I want to extend our deepest congratulations to the Urban Affairs Coalition on 53 years.
And I'm Joe Kirk, EVP and Branch Banking Director at Wells Fargo. I'd also like to offer congratulations for another remarkable year at UAC. How about UAC? On behalf of the thousands of Wells Fargo employees throughout the region, thank you to UAC for an amazing and the exceptional work that you do. 3 years ago, Wells Fargo and PECO were honored to be the recipients of the inaugural Founders Award, and we're humbled and proud to stand before you today to present this year's Founders Award.
Recipients of the Founders Award exemplify the principles of Urban Affairs Coalition's founders. They are activators rather than administrators. They provide a forum where diverse members of the community can discuss, define, and research both problems and solutions. They draw the community together in all its aspects, together, and they empower communities of dreamers and doers.
UGI Corporation has been an active partner of the Urban Affairs Coalition dating back to its founding. UAC salutes the Founders Award recipient, UGI Corporation, for remaining a consistent partner with UAC and its program partners.
Greetings from UGI. My name is Roger Perel, and I am President and CEO of UGI Corporation. I am both honored and humbled to accept the 2022 Urban Affairs Coalition, or UAC's Founders Award, on behalf of our company. As many of you know, UGI is a Valley Forge, PA-based international distributor and marketer of energy products and services, including natural gas and electricity, serving customers throughout Pennsylvania, as well as propane and renewable solutions. We are so proud to have been named as the Founders Award recipient this year of all the great work we've done together with UAC. UGI's involvement with UAC dates back to the initiation of the organization in 1969. It was then that UGI's president, Edward H. Smoker, served as the finance chairman of UAC and helped this great organization begin its journey towards helping those most in need and becoming part of the fabric of the greater Philadelphia community. The goals of UAC align well with UGI's core values of safety, integrity, respect, sustainability, reliability, and excellence. It's these ideals that are ingrained in the culture of UGI and make working with a partner like UAC that much more special and rewarding for our employees. Every voice in our company is heard, and we work hard to do the same in our local communities, where our employees and customers live and work. That's why our long-standing relationship with UAC matters so much to us and why we are so committed to helping UAC make a difference. We continue to be actively engaged with UAC by participating in community events, supporting their efforts to help Philadelphians find employment, or through monetary donations. And UGI's Chief Information Security Officer, Tracy Brand Sanders, currently sits on the UAC board. Our relationship with UAC is long-standing and strong, and you have my commitment that it will continue.
Being inclusive and caring is part of the fabric of UGI's culture and part of what drives us every day. Our Belonging, Inclusive, Diversity, and Equity program, known as BIDE, is an imperative that has helped us to create a workplace culture where differences in cultural perspectives, life experiences, and viewpoints are nurtured, celebrated, and valued. Working with UAC has given us tremendous joy because we know that our actions are having a direct impact on the communities that need the most help and are right here in our backyard. We take pride in being customer-focused and investing in technology to ensure that our customers have safe, reliable, modern, and affordable solutions delivered to them every day. Thank you for this terrific honor, and we look forward to continuing to support UAC.
Thank you for this terrific honor. We could not be happier to receive the 2022 UAC Founders Award.
Good morning. On behalf of UGI, I would like to say thank you, and to UAC, happy anniversary.
Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations again to UGI Corporation. Ooh, go ahead.
At Independence Blue Cross, we're driven by a commitment to do good. We're a friendly helping hand on your journey. We're an advocate, connecting you to the strongest network of doctors and hospitals in the region with health coaches available 24/7. We're a partner, helping you tap into all the possibilities ahead. It's a privilege to help you pursue your healthiest life, one we've embraced for over 80 years. And we're not going anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've worked in the television industry for over 20 years. I should know when it's time to take a commercial break. I really should, so my apologies. But again, congratulations to UGI Corporation on your wonderful Founders Award. We're moving forward to the Doer Award, inspired by former Governor Ed Rendell, and it's presented to a leader who represents the spirit of the coalition, and like Ed Rendell said, is a true doer, and we need more of those in this world, correct? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Terri Lee Taylor, Vice President of State Government Affairs and Policy at Merck and Company, and Greg Deavans, President and CEO at Independence Blue Cross, to present this year's Doer Award.
Good morning. Good morning. All right. On behalf of my colleagues at Merck, we really want to congratulate UAC on 53 years of phenomenal service and also congratulate all of the wonderful honorees. So we have the pleasure of presenting this year's Doers Award, which is presented to a dynamic leader in our region who has made things happen. He's the definition of a true mover and shaker.
Since 2008, Ryan Boyer has served as business manager of the Laborers District Council of the metropolitan area of Philadelphia and vicinity, the parent body of 3 local unions with 6,000 members. And we're proud to count Ryan and his members as members at Independence Blue Cross as well. And like our friends at the Urban Affairs Coalition, we are extremely proud of and admire the work of the laborers and Ryan Boyer. And in 2021, November of 2021 specifically, Ryan Boyer became the first Black leader of the Philadelphia Building Trades Council.
For more than a decade, Ryan has been committed to coalition building. In his role as the leader of the building trades, Ryan is committed to forging greater relationships between the building trades, government, and other organizations around diversity and inclusion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the 2022 Doer Award recipient, Mr. Ryan Boyer.
Good morning. I am humbled and honored to be receiving an award from the great Sharmain Matlock-Turner. Sharmain is a gem in the Philadelphia area. Nonprofits need her, we need her. Their mission to be a home for nonprofits so that their paperwork can be correct, so that we can ensure economic development for everyone is essential in this day and age. Everyone talks about diversity and inclusion, but Sharmain actually walks the walk and talks the talk. I am honored, deeply humbled that she chose me to get this award. Sharmain is a mentor of mine. I've known her for years. Her no-nonsense, straightforward, real practical way to get things done is something that I try to emulate in my career. And when we're on these big construction sites, when you see UAC come up, you know that the diversity and inclusion numbers will be correct and that the record will reflect actually what happened. There will be no games, there will be no lies. Congratulations on 53 years of excellent service. And I also want to say thank you to my co-honorees. Sue Jacobson did an amazing job at the chamber, and she's an amazing businesswoman, and I am super stoked to be honored on the same place with Susan Jacobson. I love UAC. I love Sharmain. She's a true gem. And congratulations on 53 years of excellence in making Philadelphia a better place.
Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I am not Ryan Boyer, but I am Farida Boyer. I'm Ryan's wife. Unfortunately, if Ryan's not feeling well, if you know him, you know that he works very hard and would have been here if he could, but he's home resting. So we just want to say on the behalf of the Boyer family, congratulations to Sharmain and the Urban Coalition, and we thank you so much for being honored today. Thank you.
All right, yes, clap for the commercial, yes, yes. Again, congratulations to UGI Corporation on receiving this year's Wonderful Founders Award, and to Ryan Boyer for receiving this year's Doer Award. If you know Ryan, he gets things done. So we are really thrilled to see his rising star in this city. Okay, I see the lips moving, I see the chewing, I hear the clanging of the dishes and the utensils. So we will now have a 20-minute intermission for breakfast to be enjoyed. But before we take a break, I know we're all excited to network and to connect with people that we've been trying to catch up with. Obviously, this amazing event hasn't been back since 2019, and I have to tell you, it's Sharmain Matlock-Turner for over 22 years in the wonderful organization. No one like Sharmain to bring 800 people in a room together for networking at this must-attend event, right? One more round of applause. This is the moment you're waiting for, but we do kindly ask that before you stand up and network, let's make sure all of our servers have a chance to bring the dishes to your table. And when we return, we'll continue with the awards presentation, and we're going to have a very special performance in store for you. Stay tuned. And while breakfast is served, we will have some musical selections by Aaron Graves Productions. Thank you. Enjoy your breakfast.
we want to build a future, we're gonna need some things.
Like a high-speed internet connection that can turn my ideas into reality.
Like the skills to become the world's most powerful coder.
Way more space to collaborate.
Through Project UP, Comcast is committing $1 billion to open doors for the next generation so they can build a future of unlimited possibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy a special musical selection by jazz vocalist Ramona, performing a communion of My Soul, accompanied by Aaron Graves on piano.
Good morning. Need a chance to find my way out of this place. Asleep, I'm hidden from a warm sunlight that wakens me with each new day. Need a chance to find my way out of this place. Asleep, I'm hidden from the warm sunlight that wakens me with each new day. Darkness and clouds surround me. Entangled, I want to unfold. Longing to open my needy lungs and stretch them across a clean, fresh gust of air. This place is not my home. Here I do not belong. This prison is like being locked in a cage. There's no way out. La 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 la. I was born to dance on sandy, sun-kissed beaches under starry skies. I was born to dance on sandy, sun-kissed beaches under starry skies. When the moon is full and my spirit leaves my body, my body, my body, my body, a communion of my soul, a communion of my soul, a communion of my soul, a communion of my soul. my soul. A communion of my soul. A communion of my soul. A communion of my soul. Smith, I was born to dance on sandy, sun-kissed beaches. Jeffries on percussion, Craig McIver on drums. Oh, communion of my soul, communion of my soul. Dum 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 communion of my soul, a communion of my soul, a communion of my soul, a communion of my soul. Thank you, Urban Affairs Coalition and Sharmain. Enjoy the rest of your program and congratulations to our honorees.
Nowadays, we have more to do than ever before. Between our jobs, bills, and responsibilities, we sometimes overlook the most important item on our to-do lists: our health. The steps you take today are your first steps to a healthier tomorrow. So don't delay. Put your health at the top of your list and visit Jefferson Health. Call 1-800-JEFF now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, many of us know what we just witnessed. Yes, that was Ramona Risco Benson. Clap it up, that was amazing. Now, many of you, and if you don't know, you might recognize her face. She's widely known for her role as Director of Corporate and Community Impact at PICO, where she develops, leads, and executes strategic corporate and community giving programs, as well as reputational positioning initiatives. And many of you also know her as a friend, right? As a trusted mentor, advisor, and fantastic colleague and leader in this community. So another round of applause for Ramona Risco Benson. How exciting. Prior to her role at PICO, she served as president of the African American Museum of Philadelphia and executive director of the PCVB's Philadelphia Multicultural Affairs Congress, where she actually, look at this for synergy, she produced the PICO Jazz Festival, right? We love it. But what we witnessed here today, this kind of establishes her in her role at PICO as well as a, famed jazz singer. And we're so extremely thrilled and honored to have her perform, because guess what, everybody? She has an album coming out in 2023. Congratulations, Ramona. Let's make sure we go out and support her. And next, I would like to invite the mayor of our great city to bring remarks on behalf of Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mayor Jim Kenney.
Good morning, everyone.
We all have hopes and dreams, where we're going in life and how we'll get there. Like renovating your home, putting money away for a rainy day, taking care of the family, saving for retirement and college, and baby showers. Planning ahead now so you'll be comfortable later. Wherever you are in life, or want to be, it's time to see what's possible with Univest. Univest Bank and Trust Co. is member FDIC.
Is that it? Here's your hat, what's your hurry? So thank you, Niki, and thanks for the warning for the commercial. Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to join all of you here to celebrate the 53rd anniversary of the Urban Affairs Coalition. The Urban Affairs Coalition has been committed to improving the quality of life for residents in our city and the surrounding region for over 5 decades. Through cross-sector collaboration between government, nonprofits, businesses, and residents. This storied organization has also remained a dedicated partner to our administration and has supported our efforts to break the cycle of poverty in our city, expand access to quality early education for our children, and create equitable growth across every neighborhood. Throughout the pandemic, the Urban Affairs Coalition stepped up by facilitating tremendous growth in our health department. This organization allowed the city to expand isolation and quarantine and case investigation and contact tracing, to develop a brand new call center, and to staff vaccination clinics, big and small. Many of the investments that the Urban Affairs Council helped with are still in use today and continue to support the city's response to disease outbreaks. We're very appreciative of this partnership. There's no doubt that UAC's work in Philadelphia and across the region, from helping to address homelessness to increasing opportunities for minority-owned business, has impacted and changed so many lives for the better. UAC's support for the nonprofit community has also been an important part of its legacy. The work of nonprofits is so important to the health of our communities. They provide vital services to our most vulnerable populations. UAC has been a key part of strengthening the nonprofit sector by building upon public-private partnerships so that services are available to those who need it most. So thank you to President and CEO Sharmain Matlock-Turner for her service to UAC and to our region. I just want to say from a personal standpoint, I met Sharmain in 1985. We were working on Senator Roxanne Jones's campaign for the Pennsylvania Senate, to being the first black woman ever elected to the Pennsylvania Senate, actually the second woman ever elected to the Pennsylvania Senate. And it was a wonderful campaign. It was a lot of fun and a lot of laughs, and we really did accomplish much. But since that time, she has been a wonderful confidant for me. And there are times when I need some direction, I need some counseling, and I need some hope. And she always has an arm to put around your shoulder to give you sound advice and to make sure that you're on the right path. And she cares deeply about the things that she does, and she cares deeply about all of us. So I just want to wish everyone here happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. God bless you all, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Growing economic inequality is an issue around the world. Today, just 10% of the world's population controls 76% of the world's wealth, while half of the population in the world splits just 2% of wealth. Too many lack access to financial health, skills training, affordable housing, and access to capital to start a business, hitting Black, Hispanic, and Latino communities particularly hard. Addressing the economic wealth gap requires the global reach and global expertise of a bank like J.P. Morgan Chase. We've committed over $13 billion of our $30 billion commitment to advance racial equity. We're developing tailored solutions in local communities, providing more home loans, expanding our diverse supplier base, helping small business owners, and creating and preserving affordable housing for thousands of customers and clients.
But at the end of the day, you got to work with civic community, business, and government working together can actually solve some of society's problems. All of us have a vested interest in making communities better.
If we get it right, more people will have a fair shot at opportunity, build generational wealth, and stimulate economic growth. And we can help customers and the 270,000 people who come to work every day for J.P. Morgan Chase. For us, this isn't just business. It's the right thing to do.
All right. Did everybody enjoy breakfast? Excellent, very good. Did everybody enjoy the networking? Absolutely, 2 years since this wonderful networking event, and so it's great to see everybody up, shaking hands, getting reacquainted. So it's definitely a beautiful sight. So we want to say thank you to the City of Philadelphia. We want to say thank you to Jim Kenney for your 8 years of leadership, and we thank you, Jim, for your continued partnership with the Urban Affairs Coalition. Now, the power of the coalition means that together we can do what no one else can do alone, right? The coalition brings to the table not only corporate and community partners, but also those in government to solve some of our city's most challenging issues, right? Our most challenging problems. So, of course, let's get ready for the roll call. Many of our leaders in government are present here today. And when I call your name, could you please stand to be recognized? Here we go. Mayor Jim Kenney, obviously we just saw him. Congressman Dwight Evans, State Senator Art Haywood, State Representative Donna Bullock, Councilman-elect Anthony Phillips, State Representative-elect Judge Greg Scott, Councilwoman Helen Gim, Councilwoman Kendra Brooks, Councilman Curtis Jones Jr., Councilman Mark Squilla, and Councilwoman Cindy Bass. Thank you so much for your continued partnership and support. And of course, we'd like to extend a special congratulations to two dreamers and doers. State Representative Joanna McClinton, who will become the first woman Speaker of the PA House of Representatives and the second person of color to be Speaker since 1977. Yes, yes, yes. A mighty feat for the Pennsylvania voters. And of course, the State Representative Jordan Harris, who will become the first Black majority leader in the history of the chamber. Congratulations, Representative Jordan Harris. So many firsts, how absolutely wonderful for this city and this state. Please forgive us if we've missed any other government officials that are present, and if you're an elected official, please stand to be recognized. And again, we thank you for all that you do for the Urban Affairs Coalition. This is wonderful. So we're going to just take one more moment. I think we have a slide. Okay, there's no listen, commercials. I'm giving all the room for television commercials, please. But what I'd like to do is make sure we welcome to the stage Sandy Brown and Shae Harris. Thank you so much. Let's hear a little bit more about the Thanksgiving Basket Program.
Good morning. I'm Sandy Brown, chairwoman of Brown Superstores. We operate ShopRite and Fresh Grocer stores here in the Philadelphia area.
And good morning, my name is Shae Harris, and I'm the Mid-Atlantic Region Director of Corporate Responsibility at JP Morgan Chase, and we're excited to be a partner in this year's Thanksgiving Basket Program with Urban Affairs Coalition and Brown ShopRite.
Thank you. For 39 years, the Coalition has always made it a priority to ensure that families in need are supported during the holiday season. 19 years ago, my husband, Jeff Brown, and I decided to join the Coalition during the season of giving and partner on what is now the largest Thanksgiving basket distribution in the region. This Saturday, tomorrow, volunteers, about 100 of them, will gather and help us pack 2,000 Thanksgiving baskets, which will feed over 12,000 individuals across the city. Yep. We're excited. And we are still accepting donations. You can scan the back of your name badge to make a donation of $25, and that will be used to also purchase gift cards for families in need. On behalf of Brown Superstores, our vendor partners, and the Urban Affairs Coalition, we would like to thank the generous donors who have joined us to make it possible to feed these families across the region through our Thanksgiving Basket Program.
That's right, we can give another round of applause. So on the screen are the names of this year's Thanksgiving Basket Program major donors who helped UAC provide 2,000 turkeys to feed 12,000 individuals this year. Please stand to be recognized.
Come on, Browns. Very good, thank you.
If you would like to join the coalition and our partners in our fight against hunger this Thanksgiving, it's not too late to make a donation.
And again, a donation of $25 will sponsor a basket which can feed a family of 6 this Thanksgiving holidays. Donations can be made, again, either by scanning the back of your name badge, or you can go online to uac.org. Thank you so much.
When you play in the city of Philly, it's always big expectation, you know?
We do got some dogs back there.
When that cage opens up, our teeth are snarling. We're hungry and ready to hunt. That's what a team does. Now turn that music up, let's go!
I'm out here trying to whoop their ass every day.
Let's just say I'm not gonna hold back.
The standard has been set. The only direction is to rise.
Listen, thank you so much, Shae, and thank you so much, Sandy. And again, whapam, on the back of your name tag for the QR code if you want to donate and support the Thanksgiving Basket Program. Now, the Urban Affairs Coalition has been a platform for collaboration, building bridges among us to solve our city's greatest and most critical challenges. And this year's Community Leadership Award recipient is an individual who has demonstrated the importance of building partnerships and utilizing innovative tools to uplift communities. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Tina DeRazio, Senior Vice President of the Philadelphia Eagles, and Dr. Guy Generals, President of Community College of Philadelphia, to present this year's Community Leadership Award. Round of applause, ladies.
Good morning. I'm Tina DeRazio, Senior Vice President of the Philadelphia Eagles, and I salute the Urban Affairs Coalition on celebrating 53 years. We are a proud sponsor, supporter, and partner.
Good morning, and I am Dr. Guy Generals, President of Community College of Philadelphia, and as a UAC board member, Tina and I are elated to call UAC family.
The Urban Affairs Coalition's Community Leadership Award is presented each year to local community leaders who have contributed to the quality of life in the greater Philadelphia region. Kelly Woodland has leveraged his rich and diverse experience in youth development and community revitalization to create neighborhood-based youth development initiatives, promote organizational sustainability among African American-led nonprofit agencies in the city, and strengthen Black leadership and support the sustainability and impact of their organizations.
For over 35 years, Kelly Woodland has been committed to creating access to opportunities for all people of color. Kelly currently serves as Managing Director, Leadership Equity of United Way of Greater Philadelphia and Southern New Jersey. In this capacity, Kelly is responsible for developing and leading strategies to advance racial equity across the region's nonprofit sector. On behalf of the Urban Affairs Coalition, we are humbled and honored to present the 2022 Community Leadership Award to Kelly Woodland for your contributions to improving the quality of life in the Greater Philadelphia region.
My relationship to UAC goes back many years. In fact, early in my career, I was a UAC board member and the UAC designated representative on the Philadelphia Foundation Board. I've always had a ton of respect for Ernie Jones and his leadership in Philadelphia, and I'm honored and humbled to receive an award named after him. I continued my relationship with UAC as I was on the board when Sharmain Matlock-Turner succeeded Ernie. UAC continues to be an anchor institution that harnesses the talents of leaders to improve the quality of life for those in Philadelphia. I support UAC's work because I've always been interested in leadership, Black leadership in particular, because we oftentimes leverage our critical lived experiences, our resourcefulness, and our cultural proximity to ensure that the services and interventions created are customized to meet the needs of our community. UAC reflects this competency in its work, and they are needed today more than ever. I accept this award on behalf of many individuals and leaders like me who have been committed to equity, creating access and opportunities because it was the right thing to do. I salute those DEI professionals who were doing it before it became a name. I'd like to thank Bill Golderer and Kate Houston and all my colleagues at the United Way of Greater Philadelphia and Southern New Jersey who are equally committed to equity and creating a resource that promotes and advances equity in the region. I implore everyone to join us in leading the region's largest, most powerful fight to end poverty and expand opportunity for all. I'd like to thank Lloyd Jones and Keisha Jordan and the over 100 members of the newly formed Black Nonprofit Chief Executives of Philadelphia who work with me to build something special that aims to support the sustainability and impact of Black nonprofit leaders in Philadelphia. I'd also like to sincerely thank Sharmain Matlock-Turner for being the ultimate role model, mentor, friend, coach, and leader over the last 25 years, even when she thought I was too hard-headed to listen. Special gratitude to Dr. Kelly Sloan for her expertise in spearheading the Reflecting Forward report. David Brown, a friend of mine for over 45 years, for his support and guidance and steady hand. And most importantly, I am grateful for my parents and my immediate family who instilled in me service and helping others and using whatever resources I have to make a difference for people. My wife, Laura Boyce, who have been my most valuable thought partner and best friend for 32 years, and my sons, Kyle and Colin, who I try to model to do the right thing for the right reason. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have to be perfectly honest with you. When I came here this morning, I saw so many people that I knew and hadn't seen in years, and I honestly thought everyone came for me. And then I realized it's a much bigger event. So I'd like to thank the Urban Affairs Coalition. I want to accept this award on behalf of the United Way, Greater Philadelphia and Southern New Jersey, my incredible thought partners who are committed to equity and to ensure that equity is an action word. And I thank my colleagues at the United Way. I want to thank the over 100 members of the Black Nonprofit Chief Executives that was started over 2 years ago in the aftermath of the George Floyd murder because we needed a supportive space and a culturally affirming space for Black nonprofit leaders. I also want to thank especially, yesterday was my fraternity's Founders Day, And my fraternity brothers from Omega Psi Phi came out this morning, even though they were out late last night. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your mentorship, your love, and your friendship over the many years. Thank you very much. I also want to thank a good friend of mine, Mindy Aldridge, from the Nelson Foundation, who always modeled trust-based philanthropy and how to close the gap between nonprofit organizations and philanthropy. And I'd like to thank my family, Laura Boyce, my wife, my best friend for, I guess, since 1989, and my sons, Kyle and Colin. They are my why. So thank you very much for this honor. Thank you very much for all the folks that I've had the opportunity to know over the last years. And thank you so much for influencing me and shaping me. And I accept this award on your behalf. Thank you so much.
The success you want, the goals you aspire to achieve, nothing should prevent your ambition from becoming reality. But as the world grows more connected and complex, even global matters can have local implications. For both businesses and individuals, unlimited possibilities come with seemingly unending challenges. So how do you overcome the unknown and build a future that's truly limitless? It starts here with Marsh McLennan Agency.
Again, congratulations to Kelly Woodland with the United Way. And now I'd like to bring to the stage our Chair Emeritus, who served as a chairman of the board for over 10 years, Grant Rawdin, founder and CEO of Westcott Financial Services, LLC.
Well, I'm going to keep you up a little bit longer. Good morning. Great to see everybody. What a beautiful crowd we have. So thrilled to be back here after missing it for a few years, but thank you for your loyalty and thank you for your support, and it's great to see everybody. Yes, I'm Grant Rawdin. I am the Chair Emeritus of UAC, and then somehow I became Vice Chair again. But it's just, you can't stay away from this organization. It's really outstanding. It's been a great honor and privilege. And I'm also been honored and privileged to say that I've served as Josh Shapiro's treasurer for both of his AG campaigns and for the election that we just went through. So I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is Josh won. The bad news is that Governor-elect Shapiro, who hasn't missed a UAC breakfast in many years, can't be here today. He's literally attending new governor's school at the National Governors Association today. Now, it's a pretty difficult school to get into, really expensive tuition for a 4-year term, and a brutal admissions committee. But he's there, we're really proud he's there. But he did ask me to mention a few things on his behalf, so I would like to do that. I congratulate the Urban Affairs Coalition's on its celebrating its 53rd anniversary breakfast. I wish I could be there with you for this morning's festivities. UAC and you here today to celebrate them are a community of people I truly appreciate. Under the leadership of Sharmain Matlock-Turner, the coalition has tackled the pressing issues of our community. Whether we're talking about gun violence, summer jobs, financial education, or the myriad of issues that UAC works on, you know one simple truth: UAC gets it done. Each year, the coalition honors our community dreamers and doers, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of today's honorees: Brian Boyer, Roger Perot, Kelly Woodland, and Susan Jacobson. The Living Legacy Award that says Grant, that's me, is about to introduce. So thank you, Governor-elect. We look forward to seeing you here in 2023 and certainly a lot more of you in days to come. And at this time now, I am proud to present the Urban Affairs Coalition's Living Legacy Award, which is presented to a visionary leader who has demonstrated a lifetime commitment to fostering 3 of the Coalition's goals: improving life's chances for youth and young adults, building wealth in urban communities, and strengthening the nonprofit sector. This morning, we have the pleasure of saluting a woman who clearly exemplifies this honor, Susan Jacobson. Sue is an award-winning communicator, a strategist and advisor, and brings decades of experience to her work on behalf of private and the public sector. Sue and her company have won many awards and recognitions, including securing a spot on the Inc. magazine 5,000 for 3 years in a row. Congratulations, that is not easy. And many of you know Sue as the immediate past board chair of the Chamber of Commerce of Greater Philadelphia, serving during 2 of the organization's most challenging years in its history. You know that pandemic thing? Under her tenure, the Chamber launched the Inclusive Growth Coalition, partnering with diverse chambers who spearheaded the reduction of the wage and business taxes in Philadelphia. Sue is a leader from the corporate boardroom to the community she serves, a trailblazer in her own right, a true living legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 Living Legacy honoree, Susan Jacobson.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the Urban Affairs Coalition's Living Legacy Award. Thank you all for being here in person to share this occasion. You know, as the immediate past chair of the Greater Philadelphia Chamber of Commerce, which, by the way, represents more than 2,000 businesses and over 600,000 employees, I have worked closely with the coalition and my dear, wonderful friend, Sharmain Matlock-Turner. She is truly one of our city's great leaders. I never expected to lead the chamber during such a tumultuous period, but it allowed me an opportunity to better understand the challenges of business owners, including the small, diverse businesses that make our city stronger, and to be a part of the solution. Working with leaders like Sharmain, the pandemic gave us the chance to flip the script on the old ways of doing business in Philadelphia. Together, what we did is we launched Recharge and Recover. That was a chamber effort, and it focused on short-term actionable solutions to capitalize on the region's strengths, rebuild the economy, and get people back to work. And this was a groundbreaking initiative that involved over 160 of the city and region's top leaders, and is making real transformative change every day. We reached out to elected leaders on both sides of the aisle and across public and private sectors to work together in ways that were unprecedented. And it means so much to me that the work that I am so passionate about also resonates with so many others. I want to give a shout out actually to my 89-year-old father, Howard Jacobson. He's here today with me from Massachusetts this morning. He and my mom taught our family from the beginning that everybody is important, no matter their circumstances. And I have carried that with me in my heart and with everything I do. So thank you to everyone at the Urban Affairs Coalition for the incredible work you do every single day to unite stakeholders from government, business, neighborhoods, and other initiatives to solve the diverse array of issues that really affect our communities and our city. I am so grateful for this honor to be recognized as your Living Legacy Award recipient, and I look forward to continuing to work with you all for years to come. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody. And first, I want to start by saying I am so honored to join such a distinguished group of winners. And how about Ryan Boyer? I'm sorry he's not here today, but I have to tell you, we really have this wonderful partnership with Ryan and labor, the business community, and with labor, and he's such a special guy. So I did want to do a shout out to Ryan. What a terrific person. I hope he's feeling better. You know, as we've heard today, this morning, this year's event is empowering doers and dreamers, and that does really inspire me, and here's why. You know, to have big dreams for Philadelphia, we've got to be the doers who have the drive to turn our dreams into reality. And we know that that takes courage, it takes determination, it takes grit, and actually it takes collaboration, which I think we've all become really very good at as a community here in Philadelphia. In fact, I hear it all the time that Philadelphia, during the pandemic, we all came together as a group more than any other of the big cities out there. And I'm so proud of that we were able to do that and to help move our city forward. And I personally, I commit to continuing to be a part of that change alongside the coalition and Sharmain, who is the leader who truly makes it all possible. And as we know, the essence of Sharmain's leadership is convening people just like you and me, who we're really focused on getting things done, and we want to move the needle. We just don't want to talk about it. It's like we want to do it. So together we can be doers and dreamers who are committed to advancing the Urban Affairs Coalition's mission and vision to make Philadelphia communities a place where we can all live and work and play. And Sharmain, I have to say, I continue to be inspired by your compassion and your refusal to be complacent. You always say, and I love this, there's so much more to be done, but we're just getting started. And I am proud to work alongside you as a force for positive change for the city. So again, thank you everybody so much for this wonderful honor.
Philadelphia, a richly diverse metropolitan region, distinctly authentic, made great by its people, revolutionary actions, innovation, and remarkable achievements. And for more than 100 years, Philadelphia Foundation has been a part of the progress of our ever-evolving region, working at the forefront of opportunities, addressing needs, standing up for what matters, and creating positive impact.
We can trust the Philadelphia Foundation to be there and to be of service to the community at any point in time.
We are the community's turn-to resource for pioneering powerful, permanent, and transformative ways to join ideas, assets, and action to our region's most pressing issues. We are a civic leader accelerating change.
I just want to be stronger, more investments, more outspoken on issues.
Our vision?
Unlocking potential, opening doors to new possibilities, and helping to secure the future of Philadelphia.
We are connectors.
I just want to applaud the Philadelphia Foundation for really opening up this process.
Those who share our vision for a better quality of life for all, not just for today, but for future generations.
1, 2, 3.
The strength and character of our neighborhoods and towns depends on fostering the economic, civic, and social vitality of where we live and how we live together. It requires partnership, commitment, advocating for those who need to be heard, bolstering effective nonprofits, initiating new ways for tackling the challenges that hold us back, and fueling engines of the possible that will propel us forward.
I'm very excited about launching our new century of service to the greater Philadelphia here.
Together, we can connect, activate, and accelerate change. Now is the moment. Join Philadelphia Foundation to improve the place we call home for everyone today and for future generations. We want to hear from you. It's how change happens.
All right, all right. I just want to again say congratulations to Sue Jacobson on her Living Legacy Award. It was actually, I had to give her a compliment earlier today, not only for getting the memo on the color du jour for today's award ceremony, but I did want to compliment her on her tireless work advocating for inclusion and equity in all walks of her life within her business and within her partnership. So I think that's absolutely wonderful. So again, Sue Jacobson, thank you for all that you do. All right, well, I want to welcome to the stage someone who is so well known to the UAC community. And there was an American novelist, Mark Frost, who once said, "I don't think you can catch lightning in a bottle twice, but if you know Sharmain, and we know how fabulous Sharmain is, yes, she did it." So let's welcome to the stage Arun Prabhakaran, nailed it, was Sharmain's senior vice president for many years before serving as chief of staff to District Attorney Larry Krasner for the first 2.5 years of his in administration, serving the constituents there, doing important work. And 2 years ago, Arun started his second tenure at the Urban Affairs Coalition and recently was appointed to president of this venerated institution. Let's please welcome Arun to the stage. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. And I want to thank each of you for being here in the audience today and celebrating this moment with us. Thank you for supporting and believing in UAC. We know that if we come together, if we all come together, we can truly accomplish amazing things. I want to take a moment and thank our wonderful board of directors for their selfless contributions and guidance, our wonderful honorees, who exemplify the values and vision of the Urban Affairs Coalition. Thank you to our nearly 125 sponsors who not only see the business value, but the community value of being a part of this coalition. And thank you to the UAC staff. Your tireless effort makes this celebration of 53 years possible. I want to take a moment and acknowledge the wonderful PA Convention Center, its CEO, John McNichol, the staff and the workers here who've done a fabulous job. And let's take one moment to really acknowledge our program partners and our staff. If you're in the audience, please stand up. Remember, I know all of you, so please stand up. Where are you people? Come on now. I'm gonna start calling names like Sharmain does. Thank you, thank you. And I wanna say each and every day, they give their entire selves because they know that Philadelphia can be a better place. And we salute each one of you for the work, the real work you're doing every day, driving change from the ground up. So, I want to remind you one more time, do not forget to take a scan of the back of your badge, make a donation, connect with the UAC and our program partners, and I want to remind you all that it is truly an honor to be a part of this community, and I am humbled to serve this historic and venerated institution. Thank you for being here with us, and I hope the band will play you out. Thank you, and see you again next year.